What's up, people of YouTube? It's the F-Man Critic back, and today we're reviewing the Loud House movie, a movie that came out a week ago and is on Netflix. Not on DVD yet. Anyway, let me start off with a bit of history of how I know this show. I was 11 at the time when it came out. How ironic that is. The main character, Lincoln, is 11 in the show, and I was 11 when the show came out. How ironic that is. Is it ironic or irony? I don't know. The point is he's a middle child who lives with his 10 sisters. I know, 10. And Jesus, the parents must be paying a fortune for schools, which each loud sister is named Lori, Lenny, Luna, Luann, and Lucy, Lana, Lola, Lisa, and Lily. Each episode they go on crazy adventures showing us what it's like with a big family. I have talked about the Loud House before on its worst episode in the world, No Such Luck. But now I talk about the movie. Is it like No Such Luck? No. No, without a doubt, no. It is nothing like the No Such Luck. It is nothing like No Such Luck. Without a doubt, nothing like it. It's actually better, may I say. I mean, there are like a few elements from it. Like, for example, you see, the main plot of the movie is Lincoln because he feels like he's not special. He thinks he's not special? Really? He knows his sisters inside and out. That came out wrong. And he knows their activities, what they like, what to do, how to avoid dealing with trouble from them. You name it. I mean, at the beginning of the movie, the parents didn't know what to do because each one of the siblings had to go and attend their daily activity. Like, Lori does golf, Lenny does fashion shows, Lucy does cemeteries, Lisa has this big science thing. The point is, each one of them had a thing, and he knew how to deal with it. But you see, when they all got a trophy, Lincoln felt left out, and someone called him a loser. Scoot. She's a character, and she's absolutely annoying and is the worst. And you see, Lincoln starts going on a bit of a misery spree, thinking about how he thinks he's not special, even though personally we all know he is. And you see, when he got the advice from his best friend Clyde about his ancestors, from France, was it? Of how Clyde learned how to cook. The point is Lincoln goes on a family vacation to learn is any of his ancestors special, you know? And he does. Turns out his family's ancestors were royalty in Scotland, where Lincoln can be the Duke. So he convinces his family to go on a trip up to Scotland, and so that way they can go there and also learn about their history and how and Lincoln comes up with the idea to move to Scotland, and so he can be the Duke. Yeah, it was kind of a selfish thing at first, but hey, if you live in a small house with 11 kids, 2 parents, and 4 pets. Wait, hang on, they had pets. How the hell? What? Even if they plan to stay in Scotland forever, what were they going to do about their pets? Geo, the bird. The point is they have 4 pets. 5 if you count Lana's frog. Hops. The point is whatever happened to them? How come they never got brought up? Whatever. And they're accompanied by the Loud's Castle's garden keeper, who is acted as playing the greatest role since Scrooge McDuck. Anyway, so yeah, along the way they came across a ghost that looks like Lucy, and a dragon which they name Leela. But I guess the story of this movie was that ghosts are real and dragons are. And you know what the disturbing thing is actually? Get this. We get to see the ancestors' ghosts in this movie. and they all look young, which means they died young. Unless when you die, you get to choose what you look like as a ghost. So maybe they decide to choose to look like kids. But in retrospect, I do wish they made the ghosts look like adults, because again, finding out that there are kid ghosts in a kids movie is pretty dark. It's pretty dark, actually. Now that you think about it, look at these. These are kids as ghosts. That basically means they died young. It's best if you don't overthink it. Whatever. Point is, Lincoln convinces his family to move to Scotland because they'll have much more room, more toilets. Yeah, when you spend in a house of 13 and you have to share one crapper. Anyway, so he convinces his family to move to Scotland so he can become the Duke. On the way, their villain of the movie, the what's-her-face, I forgot her name. Sorry. I sometimes like to call her Big Butt. But apparently, she doesn't like the Louds because, get this, she wants to get rid of the Louds so she can have peace and quiet. That's a really stupid reason to get rid of someone. Like, you could have gotten rid of them for the power. I mean, eventually in the movie, she does try to become the Queen of Scotland, or the Duke Heirs or whatever of Scotland, or whatever. But the point is, she does try to get power over Scotland, but still. I mean, the only reason she wants to get rid of the Louds is so she can have peace and quiet. A lot else has done on weaker villains before. Or, I mean, seriously, they should really logo that. They should really put that on their logo, like the Loud House, where the villains aren't the greatest. I'm just saying. Anyway, so apparently her ancestor found this rock that can control Leela the dragon, and so that way she drives the Louds out of Scotland so she can control Scotland. But when the Louds return, and they try and stop her, and I'm not gonna lie, I like the climax. It was pretty good. It was Lincoln versus Big Butt. But anyway. And I'm just going to say this. If she didn't like the Louds and she just wanted peace and quiet, you ever heard the phrase, move out? Like, find a different country. I mean, I heard France is good this time of year. Whatever. I mean, if you don't like Scotland, just move out. Find a different place to live. Or something. Okay? Hey, if that's the case. But no. She just stays and just wants peace and quiet. I mean, I guess maybe if she had misophonia, maybe I would understand. I mean, I have misophonia too, but you don't try me trying to control a dragon and try to kill an 11-year-old. And also, I just want to say this. I know I just talked about dead kids and ghosts and stuff, but I really do think in the climax, Lincoln should have looked like he faked his death. And I know what you mean. Why would you ask for that? Well, two reasons. One, I always like those climax where you think the hero is gone, but really he's alive. And two, if they found out that if they thought Lincoln was in the land of the deadies, they would have really showed out his sisters and mom and dad would have really showed off their love for him. Like, they would have been all like, he was our only son, our only brother, and we took him for granted. We should have loved him more. And that's another problem. This came out before season 5, okay? And if you watch season 5, you'll understand. The point is, the only thing that kind of sucks about this movie is that it takes place before season 5, even though this movie came out during when there was production for season 6. Whatever. Point is, the Louds love Lincoln because he saves Scotland, and he even turns the crown over to the groundskeeper. Hell, even Myrtle learned the big. I don't know. It begins with an M. Whatever. I just call her Big Butt until I can remember her name. And yes, I do come up with nicknames to know a person's name. Like, when I first began, and watching the Loud House, I had no idea. I barely remembered all 10 ends and of Lincoln's sisters. I kept replacing them with Smart Girl, Princess, Emo, Baby, Clown. I just kept Moron, Text Girl. That's the names I used to give them until I finally remembered all their names. Anyway, she learned her lesson, I guess. I mean, she got to a bunch of noisy narwhals, I think those are. No, wait, they're... Whatever. Point is I think she learned her lesson. I don't know. In the end credits, I don't know. I mean, right now, she is kind of learning her lesson that if she doesn't behave, the dragon might eat her or something. And she even gets her just desserts by serving the ghosts of the Louds. There's even this plot that only is brought up twice and is never like... Okay, in the movie, when Laurie gets to Scotland, and she video chats with her boyfriend Bobby, and you see what happened is she thinks she's breaking up with him, so he goes on a quest to go to Scotland and confront Laurie about it. But at the end, like, we never see him again. He just goes on a bike and we never see of him. Like, we don't even get to see clips like how he's trying to get to Scotland or something. No, he just does that. He just shows up 1 second, and at the end of the movie, it looks like he's arrived in Scotland, only to find out that Laurie was behind him the whole time just to swim. I do feel like they should have just forget it. Plus, it just shows that if the Louds can get a movie, the Casagrandes can. The Casagrandes movie. I like it. And yes, I know I haven't reviewed the Casagrandes in a bit. I'll get to it. I'm working on it. I really am. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm just being lazy. I really am working on it, okay? I got a lot of priorities. Alright? And so far, yeah, that's basically it. Oh, the songs are nice. Apparently, the movie's a musical. Oh, that's cool. I guess that works. There's Life is Better Now, where it explains the romance between Lynn and Rita and how they got together and had all 10 kids. Plus, I like that premise, you know? They showed this song at the beginning, showing how Rita and Lynn fell in love, got married, had 11 kids. That's really cool. That's really awesome. I like that. When I saw that first time, I was like, whoa, that's that origin, I guess. There's this song, Only Me, I think it's called. Oh, it's Ordinary Me. And there's the villain's song, which I'm not gonna lie, is kind of catchy. I mean, I want to hate this character, I really do, but her song is catchy. Kind of like Joe from Help I'm a Fish. I'm not gonna lie, the songs are just catchy as all hell. Like, legitimately, like, you can really see, I mean, there's the main song on In the Loud House, does push and shove, this is how we show our love. I mean, I'll admit, that's pretty cool. Oh, but when you got to the Loud House movie songs, those are epic. You can really tell thought was put into those. Like Ordinary Me, catchy. Life is Better Now, just diverting. The Villain song, downright just epic. I mean, I really want to hate this character for having such a poor motive. And believe me, I hate villains that have poor motives. But I do feel like she should move out of Scotland and possibly become a songwriter, because I'm not going to lie, that was catchy. Gee, I'm going to be humming that. I mean, I've heard it like twice now, and I bet you that'll be the next thing I'll be humming for the next 4 months. So, what do I rank this movie? Solid 9 out of 10. If you're a fan and you wanted to watch this show, this is definitely for you. If you're someone who's just curious, go give it a watch. This movie deserves the love it has. As I would love to see the people, like on Black Friday, I would love to see the people like try to push and shove just to find this movie. Like, never mind. Point is, the Loud House movie is an awesome movie that'll definitely please you Loud House fans. And hey, if the Loud House gets a movie, I guess the Casa Grandes do. Oh, there's even going to be like a holiday special where the Louds are now going to be live action. It's a holiday movie. Shortly after when this was brought into the world, it was announced they're getting another movie, but this time it's a Christmas special. This time the Louds are getting their very own holiday special. Let me just get it. Just, It'll be quick. Oh, come on, really? Forget it. Go check out the trailer. If it was the trailer, I would show you. Oh, if I was reviewing the holiday special, I would show you it. Whatever. But anyway, this review shout out goes to the man and who deserves this. He's the king of the Loud House, I tell you what. He's one guy with 1,000 views and all the episodes he must review. The Loud House Critic, or as his YouTube channel is called, Tory Smith Partey. Did I pronounce that right? If so, I'm sorry. I have trouble reading. Anyway, who is he? He's one guy with 1,000 views and all the episodes he must review. He even reviewed the movie himself. Oh crap, I accidentally clicked that. I'm sorry. Hang on, come on. Sorry, I accidentally clicked that by accident. Apologize. Go check it out for yourself. He reviews every episode of The Loud House every Thursday at 6. And I know I kind of talked about him before on the show. This time, let's give him a big shout out. He even does crossovers, or he even does funny videos. Anyway, and he doesn't just review Loud House. He also reviews movies like Space Jam, Luca. He makes all of these videos. I mean, he's one guy with 1,000 views. Let's try and make it one guy with 1 billion views and all the episodes he must review. Anyway, this has been the F-Man Critic saying to like, subscribe, hit the notification. See you guys on the flippity side. Bye.